for NFS, at least originally, was so that you could provide a place to add the necessary ISO files that you need to an available data store so that you could make use of them from within the vCenter server. If you don't have those files inside of a data store, then you won't actually be able to use them. Your operating systems, your virtual machines won't be able to use the files. Any sort of file that vCenter makes use of has to exist within a data store. Now, most of us have some sort of IT file server or file share existing somewhere in our network. You probably have some share located somewhere that includes all the ISO files for your operating systems and all the different applications you may install to those operating systems. With that file share, you could potentially do exactly what I've done here and install the services for Unix, essentially, and create a mount or expose this mount directly into vCenter server. Now, the way that you go about doing this, once you've installed the correct services, the correct role services, is to right-click on the folder that you're looking for and to choose Properties. Once you've chosen Properties, you'll see a new tab up here called NFS Sharing. NFS Sharing is very similar to the traditional Sharing tab here, in that this is the location where you actually enable what sorts of permissions that you want to expose or add to that specific folder. The first thing you have to do is click the checkbox to actually share the folder and provide that share a name. Most of this you can actually leave the same, except for the permissions button down here at the bottom. Now, I'm actually operating as root on that server, and so what I want to do is enable the type of access here to change from read-only to read-write, and then also to allow root access so that root can make use of this file share once I create it as an NFS mount. Once I do that, I now will be able to use this folder as an NFS mount and connect to it from within ESX. Let's go ahead and do that here back under the vSphere client. Now, you'll see I'm back here under storage adapters. What I want to do is go up to my ESX1 host here and click under Storage, and then click the Add Storage button. Now, you'll notice here I have disk/lun, and this is for creating a typical data store on top of Fibre Channel, iSCSI, or to mount an existing VMFS device. But what I really want to do here at this point is to create a connection to a network file system mount, or network file system share. If I click the button here and choose Next, you'll see that I have another dialog box that appears that asks me for the server where that mount is located. In this case, it's 192.168.0.201, and the folder name is NFS_mount. I'm going to give this a data store name also. I'll call it NFS mount, and then click the Next button. Finally, I'll click the Finish button here, and after a second or two, you'll see that this NFS mount data store actually gets created. This data store is connected to 192.168.0.201. It's the NFS_mounts device here, as you can see. It is